Hey all, welcome back to day 3 of Oceania Lights Out. I am just scanning around the base at the moment looking for where we should dig through next. Just want to make sure if we're going into this slime biome here that we've got some thimbleweed, and there isn't any in there. So what I did was I put on the harvest plants light, and you can see we've got some thimbleweed down here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to dig into this slime biome down here and get the thimbleweed, or get the reed fibre that you can see is sitting with the thimbleweed. So yeah, that's going to be our next port of call. We have got a vent in there that I need to check out, so we'll check that out when we go in there as well. Yeah, we'll take it from there. Now what I'm going to do to make this a whole lot safer is I'm going to box this in, put a water lock in there, and because we've already got enough polluted oxygen in the base, I don't want to make it any worse. And I'm getting a little bit worried that we might run out of sand. How are we doing at the moment? 123 tons. We're well okay at the moment, but this thing is going to be chewing through every bit of clay we make. Was previously a bit of sand and a bit of polluted water. Yeah, because the polluted water gives up its weight in polluted oxygen. That polluted oxygen gets combined with the filtration medium to make the clay. Right, okay, so let's get that sorted. We'll get that built, and I've just heard the printing pod, so let's see what we've got in there, because we could do with another dupe at the moment. Husbandry, unconstructive, balloon artist, vomiter, or 12,000 calories of spicy tofu. Do you know, I would normally take the spicy tofu, but we really do need another dupe at the moment. So I'm going to take Stinky, even though he's unconstructive. We'll need another rancher, so Stinky, you are in. So schedule, we'll put you on the last schedule. We've still got lots of stress going on, which is a bit of a pain. Stinky will put you on farming duty for now, so you can have your skill point in farming. Liam, what did we put you on? We put you on farming as well, didn't we? Because you're going to be a farmer for now, and we might upgrade you to ranching later on when we're away from all the millwood, although we might be using the millwood to feed the sage hatches, so we'll wait and see. So we've got to get down here in this area, so we need to box this in, and I'm not going to go any half measures. We'll just put a complete line of stone in there, a complete line of stone in there, and we go 2 1 2 1 and 2 down. And do we still have the pump? Yeah, we still have the pump, so we'll just go super speed filling this up rather than mess around with bottle emptiers. And we'll put some, should we put some sinks in there? Yeah, we're going to be running in and out of here to harvest that thimbleweed, so just to be on the safe side, we will put some regular sinks in here. 1, 2, 3, and this liquid pipe can go over to here. Nearly put it on the wrong one. And the polluted water can go into our polluted water loop, which is up there. So we'll take the pipe down from there down to here, cancel that bit, there we go. That should do the trick. Oh wow, they're cracking through that. Fantastic. I think that's only on priority 5 as well, isn't it? Yeah, wow, good job, dupes, nice work. Are these all? Yep, these are all charged up. So yeah, we're still ridiculous amounts of pressure in there. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, so we're still going to have popped eardrum problems. Not a lot I can do about that at the moment. I suppose I could put a layer of water in there to stop it off gassing. Yeah, that probably is the best port of call, actually. So we'll get that. Get rid of that. Yeah. Put some more bricks here. Like that. And we'll put the liquid bottle emptier on there. Yeah, if we put some a layer of water in here, we can just slow down that off-gassing. It'll need to be quite a lot, mind. And then when we're ready to start up the off-gassing, we just delete that tile, let the water flow down there, pump it into the reservoirs, job done. All good fun, isn't it? All good fun. Actually, we'll do that first, because controlling this is going to be slightly more important. Right, liquid. Polluted water. Sweep only. 11. And we'll just take a small bottle of this somewhere. Oh, look at it, it's like 4 tons in there now. Just need one small bottle, not a large one. No, we're going to have to do it. So we'll sweep that. And as soon as it stops off gassing, then we'll stop it going in. Come on, keep going. Has that stopped it? I think it has. Right, that's stopped the off-gassing. That's fantastic. We'll put that back on priority 1 for now. Right, that has reduced the amount of off-gassing going on there. Okay, yeah, you're going to get popped eardrums and you're going to get soggy feet, but yeah, you just have to live with that for now. In fact, I could disable the algae terrariums as well, couldn't I? Yeah, let's disable those. I know what's going to happen. We're going to end up with no bloody... I'll leave a couple going because they're just dealing with our carbon dioxide. Right, back on this side. So we'll just up that to a priority 6, get it done. Just snip that pipe for a minute. It's got no power. Why has it got no power? Did I cut the power to that? Yes, I did. Or perhaps I never connected it again. I don't know. Oh, no, I was running it off here, wasn't I? That's right, yeah. I ended up running it off there rather than there. Right, so we need a freshwater return line as well. So we better run that. Otherwise those basins will run out of liquid. And we'll run that across there and just bypass that liquid vent once it's full. No, we don't actually need to do that. Not we've got pliers, haven't we? We can just snip all the pipes. Right, so we'll priority 9 that power wire. Deep joy. Yeah, I want to get Thimbleweed. I want to get us out into Atmo suits. And I can pump a lot of this clean oxygen straight into Atmo suit docks. They hold about 200 kilos each. So yeah, that will definitely help out. The slime, of course, is going to go into here. Haven't got sage hatch yet. We've still got sage hatchling egg. Yep. And we've got sage hatchling in there as well, from the looks of it. We'll find out, because we'll be able to select him on here. Yes, we have. We'll put that on priority 9. We'll put that up to 8, and we'll auto wrangle the sage hatchling. Fantastic. Is that on priority 9 as well? Was it that one? Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, there he is. So put that on priority 9 so he gets the auto wrangle done. And we'll just leave it to the dupes to get it done. Right, are we pumping water yet? No, not yet. So let's get that liquid lock filled. Get a little bit into the sinks. We won't be using those just yet. We want that on section right. There we go. Just wait for that to fill up, then we'll snip that pipe and connect the return line from there, and that's job done. Needs to get up to 1,000 kilos, and then we can, there we go, 1,000 kilos. We'll snip that line there, and we'll connect this one. And we'll snip the, even though it's up to 1,000 kilos, that's fine. We've got a little bit above. It only needs to be a tiny bit above to make the lock, so that's all good. Right, let's get digging then. Get that reed fibre, and we're going to go priority 6 in here. We're going to use sedimentary rock if we've got it, because there's lots of that in the slime biome. Let's plot it out first, see how far we can go. That looks to be the edge of the fog of war. We've got straight down from there, and let's just set the ladders where we want. Oh, I messed that one up. Oh yes, we've got the thing there, haven't we? That's right, can't go across there. Okay, we'll cancel that. We'll do it from the other side. There we go. Across to there. And that's the abyssalite. So we will dig these odd bits out here. You can barely see. And we'll take this. And this. And this. And I hear another vent over here. Oh. Got here another cool steam vent. Yep, another cool steam vent. We'll leave that intact and undisturbed for the moment, but in the meantime we will go up to here. We'll level that floor. We'll level this floor right way across as far as is visible. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel buildings. What is it? I don't know what it is. A real bug on this at the moment. When you click down here or something, it just makes the thing into a click and drag thing, even though your finger's no longer on the mouse button. Flipping annoying. Right, dig all this out. And we'll dig it to the end of the existing sections. We've got some algae there. We'll brick this up there. And across there. And in we go. We'll also brick this up as well. Don't want to accidentally dig out of there. And we'll just drop a ladder down next to that vent and find out what that is. Dig that out there. No, actually we'll cancel that at the moment till we've... No point digging that yet, because if we dig that and then they put this in second, then we'll just let all that polluted water into the base. Cool, cool. Right, priority... construction we'll put at 8, and digging we'll put at 6. They tend to have a slight bias towards digging anyway, so I'm just going to put that 2 points down, and that will give us that little bit of clearance. Right, they bricked that up, so we'll dig that out. Put some more ladder right up to there. They bricked that up. So yeah, let's dig for victory. Yeah, you're going to get sopping wet. Sorry about that. Can't help it. Till we get Atmos suits, you're just going to have to live with it. Oh, printing pod again. Right, we're up to 8 at the moment. 7 excavation, diver's lungs and yokel. I mean, diver's lungs isn't ideal at the moment because we want them to consume as much oxygen as possible. But, you know, 7 digging. Super productive when they're pleased. Yeah, Nicola, you're in. You're on the last schedule. No, I'm putting you all on the wrong schedules, aren't you? That's the stress schedule. Stinky, you can go in there. And Nicola, you can go in there. So your skill point, Nicola, is going into hard digging. And you can have your hard digging hat. Abe, you can have your super hard digging hat. Can you get another point? No, in fact, you can have your super duper hard digging hat. Your morale is okay at the moment. Nails, you can have carrying. Max, you can have carrying. The other thing you get when you put them into building is they can do construction supply as well, so you don't need to put them on supply to get them to supply and build. So that's a useful one to know. Right, Liam, were you farming? Yes, you were farming, so you can stay on farming. Good stuff. Yeah. Looks quite cool. It looks like like the lighting on a military base at night, because they have lots of floodlights all around it, don't they? It's quite cool. How are we doing now? Are we getting slime lung all around the base? No, we're not. Although they haven't hit the bit with slime lung yet, from the looks of it. No. Oh yeah, there's slime lung there. Yeah, a little bit of slime lung. Not much though. Right, we'll just give them a little skip forward while we get this dug out. Okay, so we're well into the slime biome now, which is going well. I've added a couple of lights by the 2 rock crushers we've got going. We've got some refined metal, so I've built my smart battery and automated these coal generators. And the oxygen pressure is coming down. So I think we'll probably need to mop up this liquid here. Hopefully it's not too deep. If it is, then what the hell, we'll just take that tile down. At least if we don't take the tile down, we've got the bottle emptier ready to go, and that can be used to restrict it again in the future. Of course, if we mop it up, it'll be straight away into bottles and start producing more oxygen. So we're just keeping an eye on that oxygen pressure. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Automation. Can we do an Atmos sensor? Not yet. Right, let's put that next on the research list then. Atmos sensor. Atmos sensor. Where's the Atmos sensor? Is it under... Oh, just saw it. Just saw it there. It's up here. Atmos sensor. There we go. We're going to need probably those items as well. And I want a notifier. Notification system. So we'll do that one next. And then if the pressure goes too high, it'll notify us and we can just bung some water in that and suppress the others, and yeah, we'll be ready to go. Good stuff. Pop teardrums in here, eh? Wow, how have you got so much pressure in there? Wow, the pressure in there of the polluted oxygen must have been really high. Crikey. How are we doing for slime lung? Obviously it's all in there. I've put some deodorizers in there. We better up the priority on those so they get some sand. But yeah, that's pretty high pressure in there. Well, that'll come down as we as we dig it out. So yeah, that just is what it is. They'll just have to live with some popped eardrums. Nails, Max, Abe, all our diggers, yeah, they're all stressy. Never mind, it is what it is. I can't open this up because we'll just fill the base with slime lung at the moment. So, and with their extra vulnerabilities and so on and so forth, we've got lots of polluted dirt over here. Is this mill lice all going off, is it? Right, we need to get the cooking back on then. So we'll put that back up, get Meep doing that. That's his job after all. And then we'll stop letting it go off. Let's get that swept up. We've got some heat issues coming through. It's just a little bit over 30 here. So, yeah, it's seeping out from there. Have we got insulated tiles yet? Yes, we have. Right, okay, let's get some insulated tiles down here then. We'll put them on the inside. That way we've got room to expand the bedrooms. The granite's not the best insulator, but it'll do. At a pinch. 1, 2, 3. So, actually, yeah, what we will do is we'll make this a bit further back because we want some more cots in there. So let me just pencil them. 1, 2, 3. That's 7, 8. So we want it about there. Temperature over here 31, 30. Yeah, it's not so bad up here, but we just need to get it under control. And the sooner we get it under control, the less we'll have to worry about it. So we will cancel that bed. We'll dig out all this mass here because that will reduce its mass and therefore the amount of heat it radiates into the rooms. Luckily we've got plenty of millwood in reserve for well, we've got up enough for 12 duplicants, so yeah, that's good. Get that light done. And meanwhile, how are you sleeping with that? Because you're in the light there. Yeah, you're definitely in the light. How are you sleeping in that? Yeah, got some good, well lit in there, isn't it? They need, I think they need over 1,000 lux to be regarded as well lit. Yeah, see down here it's a little bit dim still. And I think it registers from their feet, not from their heads, which is a little bizarre, but that's the way the mechanic works, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Always willing to learn something new, but that's what I've understood from previous videos I've watched myself. I'm a little bit prolific on watching videos, I have to say. Got a Puff Prince in there, so he'll be making slime. I might actually groom him and then get some more puffed princes producing slime. Can feed that to the sage hatches for 100% conversion. Why is this hatch not being moved? Sage, oh, because he's a fully grown hatch now. You don't want to put him in there, are you? Come on, get him moved across. I'll take out one of these deodorizers so that any dupes working in here are going to be... So how can this be low priority? It's priority 9. Storing, isn't it? You don't like to store. It should be a supplying errand, not a storing errand. You see, ranching, sing to egg ranch, supplying ranch supply. Life support supply, empty supply, cook supply, medical supply, fabrication supply, store food. Does it come under store food? I don't know. It's weird that some of the, if you're doing construction, building for example, you've got construction supply. If you're doing operating, you've got operation supply. If you're doing cooking, you've got cook supply. And then under ranching, no ranch supply. Under supplying, no ranch supply. It all falls under storing. And storing is what they will do when there's no other errands available. That's crazy, Clay. You need to change that. That is absolute rubbish. This is why your ranches are forever running out of food unless you automate them. Not good. I must be well overloaded on this circuit now. I'm seriously going to have to think about getting some more in. We're up to nearly 3 kilowatt. It's not drawing it at the moment, but... Of course, those lights, they actually kick out some temperature as well, don't they? I mean, it's only 500 DTUs. I might just... Shall we just make sure? Let's just run a liquid pipe. Where can we run it? Yeah, it's going to have to be here. So we'll run that there. Run it up here. And then we'll put some granite piping just on the edge here. Just to eat into that temperature a little bit. And then we'll take it back down and through here. I think that should do it. And drop it all back in here. So we'll deconstruct this pipe. Don't want that anymore. Do we? No. Oh, I can probably use the top section of it. Right, okay, plumbing. Liquid bridge. So we want to bridge onto it there. And bridge off. We're going to have to put a bridge in there. Then we can bridge across from there. And that will be the return feed. So plumbing. Oh, such a nightmare planning this all out. Right, so if that's the return feed, we want down there, we want up there, we want to break those, we want to connect there, and then we can run, so where's it coming up? Oh, hang on a minute. This is coming down, that coming up. Yeah, I made a pig zero that, haven't I? Cancel that. This can be our... Cancel that. Cancel that. And cancel that. Right, that's our feed pipe. So we will run that through there. We will disconnect that. Right, plumbing. Liquid bridge. And then this pipe can come across. This is only temporary. Just to get, we'll just use the chill in this water just to get to cool down these crops up here. What plumbing pipes have we got? We haven't got radiant pipes yet. See, once we've got that system primed, I can switch it over to a powerless system by using... Well, we've got bridges, so I'll just put some radiant pipe in here and it will just take the chill out of there, put it in the water and just give it enough chill just to take the, you know, the excess heat out of here. It's only a little bit over 30, so we can soon cool that down, I think. Don't think that's going to be a problem. Right, critter feeders. You are not getting your slime, so I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous. You've not got anything either. Right, let's stock these ranches up, and then we can... Because I don't want to starve them, you know, it's ridiculous. Stupid system, Clay. Means I've got to take on a dupe, which I can do now, and just put him solely on... Yeah, none of those dupes are particularly attractive. Yeah, actually, Gossman. Twinkle Toes buff, so you're going to be fast and you're going to be strong. You've got Sparkle Streaker, and you can eventually become a decorator. That'll do. So, priorities. Gossman, your sole job in life is storing. So you are going to run round, stock up all those ranches, and your skills are going to go into improved carrying. That is going to be your job, mate. Specialisation. Right, are they all stocked up? Those two are, so we can change those to 9. These are still empty. What are we feeding these? Sedimentary rock. Should have plenty of that. 63 tons. No excuse, dupes. Right, we will put a storage bin here, here. This one is going to be taking phosphorite. This one's going to take sedimentary. That'll be fine. Stonehatches can eat sedimentary. For now, when we put in another ranch, we'll start feeding them separately. High stress, 78%, max and nails. Yeah. Oh, got slime lung as well. That's not going to make them any happier, is it? Right, we need to put all our food in here. So put our edibles in there. That'll be priority 9. That's probably why we've got a load of rotting crops. Can deconstruct that because it's on a door. Right, are these filled yet? Good. Bloody ridiculous you have to do that. And it happens so often on ranches. That's why I forever have to automate them. It's very annoying. You're tame and glum, so you need some critter ranching love. In fact, you all do. Let's make sure that all the critters are loved up before the ranchers do anything else. Because I've got this. The ranchers have got a second priority of farming, and the farmers have got a second priority of ranching. So, food production, that's their main priorities. Starvation. We've got plenty of food. Go and eat it. Right. Let's have a look at some of these other priorities. That's okay. Supplying and digging. No, we'll take you off those. Oops. Same for Liam. And Abe, you can... you're still doing construction supply? Yes, so that's okay. Max, we'll take you off supply. See what this does, if by putting this on, this has got construction supply on it as well, but it just means that people who are not assigned to construction can do construction supply. So yeah, not important. Camille, you can drop down your operating because we're not needing the manual generator at the moment. Yeah, that's good. Right, that should kind of tidy up their priorities and get them working a bit smarter. Yeah, see, Gossman is doing. Right, I'm going to drop the priority down on those bins. What are they at the moment? They're 9, so the priority on those is going to go down to a 5. That should be your last priority after you've supplied everything else. Critter feeder. Yep, priority 6, so you'll be round to that. It probably means you're loading up the others. Good stuff. Right, slime lung. Have we got balm lilies? probably have some over here where we harvested this little lot. Industrial ingredient, balm lily flowers 18. Right, let's get a hospital sectioned off, which I think can be here. No, let's do it properly. Let's make a proper hospital. We'll do it up here. We'll put some ceiling in. Maximum size for a hospital. It is 96 tiles, so we need to go 24 across. Whoops. 3, 4. Right, so it's one after that light. So base, pneumatic doors, that's 24, so that is where we want those. We want some triage cots. 1, 2. Yeah, we need to get rid of these. And I don't think we've got medicine production yet, so we'll just get the triage cots in for now, so at least we can triage any injured dupes. That'll be okay, right. So I think what we need to do next is we need to get that notifier, and then we'll get some medicine sorted. So we'll get the pharmacy and the sick bay and the hand sanitizers. Quite topical, that, isn't it? Hand sanitizers. Priority construction 7. How are we doing? We've got this. Please tell me we haven't dug up all those thimble reeds. Got 32 reed fibre. Right, okay, good stuff. Right, so we've got space to get in an exosuit forge once we've researched it. And how's the oxygen pressure? Yeah, a little bit high down here, but it's not too bad. Yeah, we're okay the rest of it. So we could actually... Let's have a look at the oxygen overlay. No, gas overlay, I mean materials overlay. Yeah, we've not got much down here, but we have got good pressure. So if we put a gas pump down here, we'll just put it in this corner because it doesn't matter if there's a bit of low pressure there. And we'll... Oh god, that was a mess. So ventilation, gas pipe, and we'll just run that up here. Get some... Oh, these are only temporary again, we'll end up moving these when we get to transit tubes, but just want to get some gas pressure up here. It's not too bad, but we'll just move it down from the bottom and up to the top a little bit. At least if it's up, the pump's up here, it'll kind of draw all the excess pressure up from below it, in theory. Some things just move weird in this game, so you never know. Whew. So these ones, are you gonna... Yeah, I know you're probably glum, but we only want you making eggs. How are we doing up here with these ones? 98. Ooh, we've got sun nymphs and royal nymphs back on the menu now. Good stuff. We're going to have so many shine bugs here eventually. Need to choose some places where we're not going to have any buildings and put some open doors in them so the shine bugs can move through the floors. What's going on here? Yes, we've got overloading. That was to be expected. We haven't got the time to upgrade our power grid yet, so we'll just have to repair it. And that is on that wire there. We'll just keep an eye on the rest of it. Right, okay, that one is getting used more, so I'm going to cut this one off. And then that way we won't get both of them used. I'll leave the lamp in place though, because it keeps that lit. And we'll replace this floor, because we've got stuff in those tiles. We'll replace that floor. Still not done this, so we'll up the construction priority on that to an 8. So that will get them out of the slimy air for a little while. You can't breathe, but you've got chlorine, hydrogen. Oh, we can breathe on this side though. Oh, slime run. Any polluted oxygen? No. See, without polluted oxygen, they sneeze out 1,000 slime lung germs and it disappears. But this one is, yeah, that's got slime lung in it. So better spam a few more deodorizers around. No. We'll put them on the other side of the... Really? I click and then you wait till after I've moved my mouse to actually place it. Let's knock it down to medium speed. That might reduce some of the bloody lag. It's ridiculous though. We're at cycle 85 and I'm getting like on speed 2 I'm getting that ridiculous speed. It's probably because of all the shine bugs, but you know, it should be able to use that. My CPU is, I don't think I can show you on here. Yeah, my CPU is at 6% load. I mean, really? Crazy. Clay, you really need to do some optimization. You know, it's ridiculous. I can have 32 gigs of DDR4, a Ryzen 9 3900 12 core processor. It's sitting at 6% and your game is lagging. Yeah, I love this game, don't get me wrong, but you really need to work on your optimizations. It's just not good enough. The multi-core support is pathetic. You know, multi-core support 10 years ago, I'd say, yeah, you can be forgiven for it. But now everything is about multi-core. Single core is history. Get your multi-core support sorted. Sorry, rant over. I'm not going to overclock my processor just to get a bit more performance out of one game. I'm playing 7 Days to Die as well when I'm not playing Oni, and I'm getting a solid 80 FPS on there at 1440p. Not 1440p. What is it? It's 26. I can't remember the resolution now. So I'm on a ramble. So. Let's have a look. I can't find it. Right, so it's 2560 by 1440 is the resolution I'm running on a 32-inch monitor. So, I mean, seriously? You know, my graphics card's idle. It's doing absolutely nothing in this game. It's all 2D graphics. There's no 3D work. You know, you can run this on a very, very basic graphics card, really, or very low end. It's all CPU strain, and you know, you should be able to have it kicking butt on a processor of this size. And I mean, I feel sorry for people who, the people who play this on laptops. They've got maybe a 4-core laptop CPU, and it's running on one, barely one core. I mean, I dread to think the frame rates they're getting. I mean, I'm sitting up here. I don't know whether you can see it on here, but I've got my frame rate in the corner. I'm getting 31 FPS. Anything less than 60 is just a travesty. Because I'll explain the way this works. So the ticks are one frame, if you like. The ticks. So when you're dropping down to 30 FPS, it means the ticking is going slower. So the amount of times it's polling your mouse, the amount of times it's, reading other things, is all dropped off. So, suffocating. Who's suffocating? We've obviously got air now, so it's probably digging this lot or constructing this lot that's causing it. Because they've got plenty of oxygen in there, albeit full of slime lung. So we've got 2 slime lung victims now. And we've got a lot of polluted oxygen up here because of this rotting food. Seriously, get that moved. Look, we've got a bin here. Is he not taking rot pile? Oh, okay. You can be forgiven. I'm an idiot for not putting it on rock pile. Also, we can feed it to these sage hatches as well. So, oh no, they don't eat rock pile. They only eat polluted dirt. Although, mind you, it's probably rotted down into polluted dirt, hasn't it? You can't see all these bloody mealwood seeds. Okay, let's take everything off this one, and we'll just put seeds in there. Mealwood seeds, priority 9. Let's get all those mealwood seeds swept up because they are just a mess. Seed, thimbleweed, fumbleweed. No, we'll do mealwood seeds and organics, and just get all that swept up there. Get that done. Where's Gossman? He's not kipping, is he? No. Got a ranch, hatch down there. I always call them ranches. This is a ranch hatch, not a hatch ranch. They're not very happy. Where's Gossman? What are you doing, Gossman? Store. Yeah, all you're doing is storing. That's fine. Meep. Turn down your priority on farming. You will still do cook supply on cooking, won't you? Yeah. So I'm going to take your everything apart from cooking now. So all you do is cook supply. That means you'll get that meal lice, you'll turn it into pickled meal, and then it will be preserved. It doesn't last forever, but it's almost as good as lasting forever if it's in pickled meal form. And what are you doing? You idle? Why are you idle? Nothing to do? Got meal lice there. Go and grab it, cook it up. Someone else using the grill? No, no one else can use the grill. I don't know where they're suffocating, I want to know. It's probably in here, but goes so quickly. Right, so we've got Max and Nicola with slime lung still. So let's get our research into medical equipment, and then we can get those put down. So it's not running yet? Still not finished the piping for this? We have, but it's not connected. Oh. Right, just make sure that's a full loop. Don't think it is. We need a bit there. That's 25-degree water. That'll gradually cool down this section here. Insufficient oxygen generation. Are you serious? Let's have a little look here. Yeah, we're pretty close. So that's an easy fix. We'll deconstruct that. And that. That'll get us a little bit more oxygen production. I think what's happened is these bottles aren't off-gassing, but they're only small ones anyway. Yeah, they're milligrams. These ones are. These require emptying. We can re-enable some of these, I think. Take it up to 5. You done these yet? No? Gosman, you're going to get soggy feet like that, or sopping wet rather. That'll stress you out. Little frog in the throat there. Oof! Wow. Okay. I'm going to zip this forward while they're getting all this sorted out. Okay, I just want to say a few things that I've just discovered while I was playing on this. I saved the game and loaded up one of my other maps, and that map was Oasis, and I left the lights out mod enabled. I was getting 2 FPS. Yeah, seriously, 2 FPS. I'm currently getting 22 FPS. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to try something. So I went into the menu and I toggled the lights out. I am now getting 60 FPS, dropping down as low as about 45. So it's hovering between 45 and 60 FPS. I'm guessing the lighting calculations are why Clay left this out of the game. I mean, you know, the optimizations on the game were you know, are pretty shocking already. Much as I love the game, it is pretty shocking. But with the lights out enabled, and I'm just going to toggle it back on again now. Yeah, we're back to between 14 and 22 FPS. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to proceed with this series, which is really annoying because I've already uploaded 5 episodes of the box set ready to go. Yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here and I'm going to try and do some investigation because unfortunately, you know, if we're on 10 dupes and a tiny little base and we're already getting, you know, FPS in the teens, I mean, God knows what it's going to be like. And judging, I mean, the loading it up on Oasis with my regolith melter and that, it was unplayable, just completely unplayable. You know, it was 2 FPS. I mean, and that was on just normal speed, just normal play speed. I literally had to close the game with the X in the corner to get out of it. It was that bad. So yeah, I'm not convinced this is going to be a sustainable series. if I enable the lighting. So I'm going to have to make some tough decisions there, which is highly disappointing. I never expected that. So yeah, watch out for the next episode and my decisions from there. Have a great day, guys, and bye for now.